everybody. What's going on? What's going on? Uh, what's going on? What's going just on? Had a little bit of issues here. Just had a little bit of trying to figure some things out. So just bear with me as I figure this thing out. All right. Just bear with me. Just doing a live wellness check to see how everybody is doing today. All right. Just doing a live wellness check. I am here and I am okay. I am okay. All right. How are you guys doing? Sorry for the delay. Like I said, I'm just doing this this software here, and I'm a bit of a newbie, so I'm just trying to figure it out, and we'll work out the kinks as we go. But anyway, just want to get on here and just get an idea of how you guys are doing. The holiday season is upon us. Things are going to be, like DIY, biggest trends for the arts, more. Okay. I don't know what that was about, but anyway, I'm here, guys. And excuse me. Can everybody see me? Can everybody hear me? Can everybody see me? Can everybody hear me? Can everybody see me? All right. Can everybody hear me? I see some comments here. Denise, you said hello. How's my wife doing today? She's doing all right. She's doing okay. But anyway, just wanted to get on here and check on you guys. Just wanted to. So send me some comments and let me know how you guys are doing. As I said, just having some issues here with this little streaming software that I got. Trying to figure some things out and navigate through this. So, as I said before, holidays are here, and I think I mentioned this on one of my previous wellness checks. The holiday blues is real, guys, and I do think that we need to pay more attention to how we are, because some of us, we navigate through this time of the year a little different. And we just have to really come to that understanding that, hey, I may not be doing so well right now. Some of us, we just have that hard mental frame of thought, you know what I'm saying? Like, things can just be tough during this time of the year. And I just want people to understand, like, you're not alone in what you're going through. You're not the only person that's going through these holiday blues, or you're not the only one that's going through a tough time. As I said before on my last wellness check, I don't do so well Uh, I don't do well during this time of the year, and I need to rely on faith and family, and leaning hard towards the ones that I care about and those that care about me. Um, I know I could smile on this camera and tell you guys like, hey, life is good for me, but in realness, things aren't always good. Uh, things aren't always as great as they may appear, and this is why I do these wellness checks. Um, I do these wellness checks to really make myself vulnerable in a good way, as to really show people, hey, it's not always about uh, doing good or doing great and smiling for the camera and smiling for my Facebook friends to let them know, hey, Mark's doing okay. He's smiling, he's laughing. But sometimes it's not about that. I know that people have to smile and look good to keep things going. I'm not here to portray an image that isn't real. I'm here to just me. This is who I am. And every day it's not going to be a good day. Some days are not going to be good days for me. I get that. Some days aren't going to be good for you either. And that's all right. The thing that we have to understand, ladies and gentlemen, is that we're here. We are here now. And that is something to be thankful for. We have things to be thankful for, and we need to really lean on that. Some people don't have that ability to lean on someone and say, man, I'm thankful for having you in my life. I'm thankful for the kids that are there for me in my life. The various jobs that I was employed at really taught me that lesson, because some folks don't have that good family base to lean on, to talk to share their thoughts with, because they may have put themselves in such a situation that they burn bridges, to be bluntly. They've burned bridges, and some of those bridges that they've burned can't be rebuilt. So they're pretty much on their own, right? And that, especially in this time of the year, can be very, very difficult, right? It can be very difficult. So I do this wellness check to really get an idea of how you guys are doing, and to let you know how I am doing. Because not everybody that says they're doing okay is actually doing okay. Some of us are actually out here like, winging it. And we have to be mindful and grateful at the same time that we have people that we can reach out to. Some people don't, right? I mean, every day presents a challenge to us, and just because it's Christmas time or holiday seasons, as I said earlier, it shouldn't reflect the well-being of everybody, in that in that everybody is doing okay, right? Case in point, guys. Um, Here in Milwaukee, it gets cold. It gets very freaking cold out here, right? And that's nothing that nobody, knows or not know. But again, from my work experience, suicides tend to spike up. Hospital beds tend to spike. Issues related to mental health tend to spike up as well. You know what I'm saying? My years as working as a corrections officer and a corrections lieutenant, it taught me that, during this time of the year, people, they show their true selves, right? They show who they really are, because when the weather gets bad, like now, I mean, it's okay now, but we all know that within the next couple of days, or weeks, things are going to get bad outside. And I know from experience that the quality of life for some people is going to worsen. It's going to worsen. When I was working as a CO during this time of the year, like I said, the facility became really loaded with people who had nowhere to go. They were mentally broken. They were financially broken. And I'm telling you, from having conversations with those guys, life for many people, it sucked. It sucked really bad. And, thoughts of harming themselves and harming other people, it was high, right? We have to really be thankful that even though we may not have a good day today, we are thankful to have someone in our lives to say, hey, you can make it through this day. You're going to be okay. That's why I'm doing this today. That's why I am putting this message out today for everybody to understand that just because things aren't going well for you right now doesn't mean that it's the end of the world. You're alive today for a reason. You are living and breathing today for a reason. And we should be thankful for that. There's people out there that may have financial issues, family issues, health issues, or a little bit of everything, right? Maybe more issues, I don't know. But the fact of the matter is, we're here. We're here. And that in and of itself is a good reason to say thank you. It's a good reason to say thank you, because some of us don't have that, right? I mean, once we're gone, we're gone. We're going to go through bad days. We're going to go through good days. But we just have to be thankful for what we do have. And if we only have that ability to just get up in the morning and embrace the day, then that's a good damn start. Some of us didn't get a chance to wake up today. Some of our family members aren't here. So we just have to be thankful for just being alive today. And that to me is a good freaking start. So, I just want to bring out, this wellness check to just, like I said, just to catch up with everybody and seeing how you guys are doing, right? I really do hope that you guys are doing well. And I hope that you guys can really take this time to just be grateful for, what you have and work hard to get the things that you want, right? So, let me know how you guys are doing. On another note, I'm going to be doing another Speak Your Truth podcast with somebody. I'm going to be reaching out and setting up something so that we can have another show and just start growing from there, right? I'm not where I want to be with my newfound journey of doing this podcast and making it grow, but I'm not going to stop, right? I think that what I'm doing here is good, so I'm going to keep doing it, and I'm going to need you guys to work with me, be patient with me, and help me get this thing going. Spread the love, spread the podcast around, and really just let's make this thing blossom, right? I'm looking forward to doing more of these, and you guys know how I am. I do this all the time. I do this every week, and I really appreciate the feedback and the support that I get when I do these. So let's keep this love going. Support my movement. Go on the Speak Your Truth with Mark Ross podcast and like it, subscribe to it. And I did a video a few days ago with one of my guys, Keith Crump. That was a very good meeting that he and I had, and he was able to speak his truth about the trials and tribulations of what veterans like himself and myself have been through and what we are going through, right? I mentioned also that during this time of the year, inmate populations tend to spike. The sad thing about that reality, ladies and gentlemen, is that many of the people that come into our jails happen to be homeless veterans. I don't know if you guys were aware of that, but it's true. Many of the people that come or have come into our jails and prisons during this time of the year tend to be homeless veterans. And it makes me sad to even say that, because I've encountered people who have served our country and they did so much for us only to have come back to civilian life and try to rediscover themselves only to be met by turned backs, if you will. Their ability to find employment is hard, and their ability to reestablish themselves to civilian life was difficult. It was difficult for me as well, and having to rediscover myself and start over again. It was hard. It was hard, and it did take a toll on me. It really did. It brought me to a very bad place. And I know that if I went through that, I can only imagine what those homeless veterans that are still homeless are going through. We have to be more mindful of how we judge people. We have to be more mindful of how we look at the world, because just because someone you see out there on the street is struggling, their story may not reflect your thought processes of that person or those people, right? It just tells me that we're living in a hard and thoughtless world, right? We're living in a world where people are judged by their presentation and not by their character. When you see people that are down, you are supposed to help them. We are supposed to help other people that are having difficulties helping themselves at times. I'm not saying that, we need to pick them up by their bootstraps, but what I am saying is we need to be more sympathetic to people that are going through versus being judgmental. Excuse me. Instead of being reactive, because we do tend to be more reactive versus proactive when it comes to looking at somebody and thinking because they're homeless, they're addicted to alcohol or drugs or whatever. I mean, you don't know their lives. You don't know their story. I mean, I could have been one of those guys easily, but I thank God for the family that I have, and the role models that I've had in my life that helped me with my day-to-day lives. Because I'm gonna tell y'all something, man. Having people in your corner, it means the world to me that I have brothers and sisters that, that love me and supported, the things that I chose to do. And some people don't have that. And I'm thankful that I did have it. And I do have it because I could be one of those guys that's out there in the street. I could be one of those guys that's, strung out because, as I said in my first video on my podcast page, I mean, I struggled with drinking because I was so I was stuck. I was mentally stuck back in the military. I mean, I was physically here, right? going to school, working, I'm trying to live my life, but I was suffering in the inside. I was struggling with readapting to being a civilian. And the difficulty of that, it led me down a strange and dark path because as a veteran who saw some things and experienced some things, coming back to this, it was a culture shock to me. And if I didn't have my family, that directed me and guided me emotionally, right? I really don't know where my life would end. I could, like I said, I could have easily been one of those guys. I could have easily been that dude. And I say all that to say that I'm thankful for what I do have in my life. And I also say this, that we need to take some self-inventory, really do some self-inventory and say, hey, I got this person in my life. I got that person in my life, right? I got my homeboys, that's there for me. I got my day ones that's, they've been like ride or die. Hey, Mark, I see you doing this, brother. You need to slow down on that, right? That's the type of community that I had. And if it wasn't for those people showing me love, true love, and giving me that pat on the back and telling me that, hey, you're going to be okay. I don't know. I don't know how life would be for me right now. Am I where I want to be? No, I'm not. But I thank God I'm not where I used to be. I thank him every day. I thank him that I'm not the person that I used to be. But I'm also thankful because I have the chance to grow and become the person that I want to be. And not only that, I can become the person that God wants me to be. Y'all understand what I'm saying? That part. I'm thankful for where I am, but I'm more thankful that I'm not the person that I used to be. Mm. I'm thankful, man. And you guys should be thankful too. If you guys woke up today, this may sound crazy or maybe even stupid to say, but I'm going to say it anyway. If you got up today, you're all right. For those of you that are getting older, if you're waking up with aches and pains, you're all right. If you have a job to go to, you're all right. You may not like the job, but you're getting paid anyway. You're all right. You are okay. I mean, we have to take some time to slow ourselves down, breathe, and just enjoy the moment that we are in. I mean, for real. We got to take time to enjoy the moment. we can't get caught up in who say this and who say that, and what person is trending today. I don't care about any of that. I'm thankful that I'm here today doing this wellness check. I'm thankful that I have people in my life that truly love Mark. I'm thankful that I have a chance to make today a better day than I did yesterday. I'm sorry if I'm going a little too deep for some of y'all, but I'm speaking what's in my heart right now. And I just have to tell it because I think that somebody out there needs to hear it. That regardless of what you are going through, I'm telling you, it will be okay. Don't get caught up in the riffraff. Don't get caught up in the rat race. Don't get caught up in anything that doesn't improve your situation. Don't get caught up with other people that cannot and will not help you be a better person. Part of our wellness checks is not only to discover better ways of dealing with our day-to-day. Sometimes we have to take a moment to really reflect on who is actually in our corner and who actually is not in our corner. Because the people that we call friends may not actually be your friend. There are people that are placed in our lives that serve a different agenda than what you think they do. So we have to be mindful of who's actually in our corner and who actually isn't. Does that make sense? Brother Collins, I'm looking at comments here. And I'm sorry I'm bringing this up early. Brother Collins, you said, my thing is this country needs to take care of them. I think you mean the veterans. So I'll go with that. Because they were willing to lose their lives for this country. And so this country should make sure that those veterans will always be taken care of because of the sacrifices they were willing to pay. And some has even done it with their lives for this country. You are correct, Brother Collins. You are correct. This country taught them how to die and kill in other countries, not how to come back to this country to live. I appreciate your service. And I appreciate you, Brother Edward, for sharing that message. Cousin Kim Brown, how you doing? Brother Laz, how you doing? Denise, how you doing? And wifey, I'm gonna say wifey, you're doing okay. Good. Yeah. So, like I said, I just want to get on here and share some thoughts, share some feelings with you guys, and let's just do what we can to make each and every day a good day, and keep our heads up. And I say our, meaning me and you. We have to keep our heads up, keep our vibration high, right? Think positive. And not only think positive for other people, but think positive of yourself. You know what I'm saying? We have to do some things to increase that vibration, y'all. Whether it be working out, I don't know, going out for lunch with your girlfriends or hanging out with your guys every now and again. I mean, we have to do some things that'll, keep our emotions high and keep ourselves in a good place, right? Sister Donnie, how are you today? How are you? Long time no hear from. Um, we have to do things that to keep our vibration high, and being, the worst thing that we can do, also from my experience, is to be alone. We are social creatures, and the worst thing that we can do is isolate ourselves from the world. And again, I'm saying this from experience, right? Because I used to isolate quite a bit, and I isolated from the world because, and I'm being transparent right now. I isolated from the world because I didn't understand it. I just didn't understand the world that I came back to. After serving 4 years in the Marines, I came back to civilian life, and I couldn't relate to it. So I isolated. I isolated and I drank a lot. I lived life crazy. I did dumb things, and I don't necessarily regret doing that because it taught me how to appreciate life as I am now, right? 54, just turned 54. So I thank God for that. But during my years after the military, it was a lot of ups and downs, man. And because I wasn't mentally uh, able to deal with that, it really took me down. But I thank God that He has put people in my life and gave me the insight to really make moves to turn things around. And I think that He is still making moves to turn my life around. And because of all that, it led to my thought process to create this podcast, right? And I'm going to keep doing it. I'm going to keep moving forward. I'm not where I want to be in life, but I thank God that I'm not the person that I used to be. I'm thankful for growth. I'm thankful for continuous learning. Just because, again, I'm proud to say that I'm 54, right? I don't think that I'm old or anything like that at all, but I am thankful that despite the ups and downs that I went through in life, that I'm still learning, and I want to learn. I want people to really, really open their minds to learning more about yourselves. I want you to understand that there's nothing greater than learning more about yourself, because the more you know, the better person that you'll be, right? The best thing that we can do is to help uplift one another, especially when they are down, right? We have to learn to keep uplifting one another. It's not about, well, I got mine, you get yours. We have to get out of that frame of thought. If you can help somebody, help them. if the way that you are living can be shown and taught to another person, then the best thing that you can do is teach that person how to upgrade their lives, right? Life is not about competing against everybody else. I've learned that life is about learning, growing, teaching, and respecting each other. These are concepts that I think that we, as a community, we lost that. I think that in some respects we have lost those concepts, and I think we really need to get back to that. Okay, we really need to get back on that, because in our community, and I'm speaking on, here, we lost that. We need to get back to that. People that are my age, a little younger, a little older, right? Y'all should know what I'm talking about. We need to get back to respecting each other, telling each other the truth, even when they don't want to hear it. Telling each other the right thing instead of the things that they want to hear. I think those things are very paramount, and it needs to be addressed, and it needs to be spread out through our community. But I can't be the only one doing this. I need other people like yourselves to get out there and start doing the work. I think that me doing this is my part in doing the work. And I need other people to get out there and do this work, because I love my community. I love my people. And I want to see all of us shine. But in order for that to happen, we need to get out there and be that voice for the voiceless. That's why, that's one of the reasons why I started doing this. That's one of the reasons why I started doing this podcast, is to really shine light on the realities of how people are truly doing from a mental health perspective. A lot of us aren't really doing well. And again, it goes back to me being transparent. There's days that I'm not doing well. I could come on Facebook and, post on this and that, and spread these funny little posts and whatnot. But, that doesn't mean I'm doing well. It doesn't mean I'm doing well at all. I just saw a funny post and I just decided to share it. That's it. That's all. But I'm being transparent today. I'm doing all right. I'm doing all right. I'm thankful. And I'm all right. How are you guys doing today? Thank you, Cassandra, for that, for your message. That's cool. And we can connect. Definitely. Brother Henry, how are you? Brother DeBow, how are you? Brother Junior, how are you doing? Like and subscribe to my podcast page, the Speak Your Truth podcast with me. There'll be a link on there. You guys should click on it, subscribe to it, and let's make this thing grow. Sister Gonzalez, how are you? Brother Junior, I'm glad that you're doing all right, man. I'm glad you're doing all right. Brother Barnes, how are you doing? But yeah, this is a wellness check, y'all. Give me some thumbs ups if you guys are doing all right. If you're not doing all right, hey, I'll be glad to talk to y'all and help you guys get through your day, right? Let's make this thing happen. Yeah, let's make it happen, y'all. So good. I'm glad you're doing all right, Luz. I'm glad you're doing all right. Again, I will be doing more meetings with people and have them speak their truth. If you want to speak your truth, reach out to me and we can set something up. We can make this happen. Let's just take life one day at a time, right? We can't worry about tomorrow. We also can't worry about yesterday. And I know I'm not trying to speak spiritual or anything like that at all, but you know, the word does say, hey, we can't worry about tomorrow. Tomorrow will take care of itself. We need to worry about today, right? We need to be more focused on the right now aspect of life. We are here and we need to be thankful that we are here, but also learning that we are here, there are things that we can do right now to create a better situation for ourselves. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you, Sister Gonzalez, for that. Yeah. My wife is doing all right. You know, she's better for real. And I thank you for that message. So I can just, you know, ramble on and on if I want to, but I'm not. Got things to do. And I will end this wellness check for today. Does anybody have anything they want to share with me at this time before I go? All right. All right. Okay. With that being said, I will end our little wellness check for this week. I'm glad that I got a chance to express some things and get things off of my chest. And just to, you know, again, we can't worry about tomorrow. We can't worry about yesterday. You know, we need to focus on today and focus more on the things that we can do to better our situation today, right? So, with that being said, again, the Speak Your Truth with Mark Ross podcast on YouTube. Check it out, like and subscribe to it. And if you guys have anything to share, hit me up on Messenger, Facebook Messenger, or you can email me at speakyourtruthpc@gmail.com. That's all one word, speakyourtruthpc@gmail.com. Hit your boy up, and we'll go from there. If you guys don't have anything for me, this is it for today. And I will reach out to you guys next week with another one. All right. You guys take care. Peace out. I am out.